A sad day for Pittsburgh Steelers history, Pittsburgh Steelers organization, Pittsburgh Steelers fans, everybody. Franco Harris has reportedly passed away at the age of 72 in his sleep days, just days before the Immaculate Reception 50th anniversary. He was 2 days away from the anniversary, 3 days away from becoming the third member of the Pittsburgh Steelers to ever have their number retired. The Steelers were planning an entire celebration all week long. And here we go. We all woke up to this news. It's terrible. I mean, Franco is a dude. He's a first round pick. Still leads the Pittsburgh Steelers in rushing yards. He's the greatest running back in organization history and was taken just days before the franchise is set to celebrate him. I want to say one last time, but the organization takes time all the time to let Franco be part of them. And I think that's the biggest thing here is, my phone is going off constantly. It has been nuts since 6 o'clock this morning. And it's because there are so many people out there that are tweeting and sending messages and texting me stories of Franco and everything that they have that they could possibly share about this legendary man. And I have to say that, I'm only 26 years old. I came along a long ways after the Immaculate Reception, but mine and Franco's path have crossed a couple of times, and I'm very grateful to have said that or to be able to say that. He is a true class act, one of the nicest men I've ever met. Somebody that always took his time to say hi and to speak to you as much as you'd like to speak and answer all the questions that you have. He loved the Pittsburgh Steelers organization more than anything. It was crazy, getting to watch him and Art Rooney as Art Rooney announced that he would have his number retired and watching Franco tear up and answer these questions about the Immaculate Reception and, everything that came with it and playing back then and saying like, hey, we had a great defense, but we also had a great offense. And, being able to just really be part of that was amazing, something I'll cherish forever, and something that I think Steelers fans will cherish forever. That's who Franco Harris was. He was a part of Pittsburgh and will ever be a part of Pittsburgh. I mean, I still have people all the time that I'll be driving in an Uber and they'll be like, oh, that's Franco Harris's house. And I'm like, all right, cool. And like, I know that because everybody knows that, because if you're part of Pittsburgh, you know where Franco's house is and all these things about Franco Harris and all the great things that he's done and his legacy here, because it doesn't matter if you're 15 years old or 75 years old, you know about Franco Harris. He's a true legend in the city of Pittsburgh. He might be the biggest legend in the city of Pittsburgh, or was the biggest legend in the city of Pittsburgh. Now gone, way too soon, 72, just days before the Steelers were set to celebrate everything. It's very interesting to see how they will adjust. I have reached out to the Steelers. I don't expect a word back. I'm not trying to say that they did not respond. I don't expect them to respond. I expect them to make announcements as they come, because right now it is probably a complete whirlwind for that organization and for everybody as they try to adjust on how they will do Franco right here and, change a celebration of this man. Friday, we were set to get a sneak peek of Franco Harris's football life and, do all these great things, interview him, see the statue, the whole nine. Like, there was so many cool things set for this weekend that the Pittsburgh Steelers were going to reveal. And then this happens and now they have to change everything. And I know that the Pittsburgh Steelers will do right by him. And I know that how they go about changing these things will bring even more attention to Franco and even more love towards the Harris name. I know that, but for right now, it's got to be complete chaos over there and a lot of very, very sad emotions. And my thoughts and prayers go out to the entire Franco Harris family, the entire Pittsburgh Steelers organization, anybody who was within Franco Harris's circle. Again, the dude had so many loved ones and so many people in this city that absolutely adored him, and it's because he really is a legendary man and a class act of a human. And sometimes life isn't fair, but I know that Franco made the most of this life, and I know he'd say the same thing, and that it feels good to know that. So rest in peace, Franco Harris. Passed away at the age of 72, just days before the Immaculate Reception 50th anniversary.